Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Avadon 3 The Warborn. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that she has to join me today as we talk to Tamsin over here and see what she is all about, and well, we'll see. So you're the leader of the Eyes, huh? She shrugs. Not really. I suppose I was imprecise in my language. The Eyes have no leaders, but acting keeper Brotus. However, the Eyes have chosen me to speak for us when minor issues arise. It is a small job, but a great honor. There are many Eyes now, and we need organization. What exactly do you guys do? We are the eyes and brain of Avadon. We gather information and then we process it. We boil it down to the purest, most precious bits of knowledge, and we give those to the hands. You know that the eyes do the interrogations in the basement. Yes, indeed, they do. They are more than just genteel librarians. Yeah. Why are there so many eyes? Well, once Brotus took over for Redbeard, Avadon was allowed to constrict many more hands and eyes. The hands went out on missions and got killed. The eyes stayed back in our fortress and stayed safe. Happily, when there is an imbalance like that, Avadon has a method for evening it out. Okay, what method is that? Do you eyes just turn into hands or something? What happens when there is a large surplus of eyes? Yeah. We select the least productive eyes and send them on missions with the hands into battle. I mean, the numbers even up pretty quickly after that. Sounds reasonable. Tell me about the Avadon library. She looks around with undisguised pride. Under Brotus, the Black Fortress once again has the finest library in Linnaeus. History, military reports, magical tomes, we are unmatched. Yet, with our new resources, I'm not going to be content. I have the ability to pay well for information about new libraries I can ransack. So what sort of works do you collect here? Anything valuable? Science or magic, history or philosophy? If a work has the potential to make the pact stronger or wiser, I want a copy of it. Or two. So you look for more libraries? Oh, of course. If there is a precious or powerful work, it should be here. Not in the town, here. That is why I pay bounties. If you find a library of quality, tell me where it is and what you found in it. If the information is new, I will make the payment worth the trip. So what exactly should I look for? Age, secrecy, books of magic, arcane scrolls, glowing paper, demons, anything that makes the library seem unusual or valuable. Seem, she says. That's not a very good method for acquiring new works. Anyway, I need to see your recent reports on movement of the Warborn. Oh, this request concerns Tamsin. I suppose it is... Yeah, Protus told me to help you, even to share secrets, but I'm sorry, the latest intelligence from there is months old. I thought it was too old, so it was put in the tower. It can be dangerous to go up there. Every time I send a hand up there, there's a problem. She has a librarian unlocked the door to the northwest. You can climb up, but take care, she says. Yeah, so why is it dangerous? The tower is where we store all the books and reports. Some of those works are enchanted. The magic up there can have, well, unpredictable results. I'm trying to have safety mechanisms put in, but that will be a job for peacetime. You really don't have anything newer? Nah. What can I say? I mean, war is chaotic, and the newest reports haven't found their way to us yet. You're not sure you believe her, but even if she is lying, you aren't going to be able to force the truth out of her. So you sent hands up there before? I need to send someone up there from time to time, she says. When the wild magic gets too wild and needs to be punched back into subservience. And how can I find the notes in the tower? She isn't able to suppress a laugh. How do you find something in a library? Check the catalogs, how else? Yeah, why didn't I think of that? Maybe because I'm a shaman? Oh, there we go. So we got that quest out of the way. That's pretty good. We can't go over there. We can check that one, but we checked all this before. Oh, actually, there's a thing there. That's a scalpel. So yeah, let's go to the tower Let's go to the tower to the northwest. That door is just opened. I will not. Do I want to take that? I think I sold all of my lamps, all of those lamps anyway. You know what? Actually, I will get that and do this. Right there. Light. So from here. Oh yeah, we've been here. Oh, this is the door. So you got a guard over here that's not gonna. I'm not gonna talk to him. I'm not gonna descend to such lows. Let's explore this way because today it's a right day. Let's go to the right first. We got a few pots or potted vases or whatever, potted flowers. A visitor to Avadon. What is he doing here? Is this not where I want to go? It might not be where I want to go. It's kind of weird that he would be there. What do we have here? A couple of leather gloves and some metal bowl. Okay. That looks like fruit or anything, but it's not, apparently. We have Virag over here. Need more sun, he or she says. I have no idea. No idea if it's a man or a lady. Let's put that in the back. Hey! A small tanned woman, it's a lady, with a thick ponytail is making quick work of the weeds in an herb bed. This must be one of Avadon's gardeners. When you get close, she holds up a hand to stop you. Watch your step, hand! I just planted that. You look down to see you almost stepped on a small creeping plant. You step back and apologize, and she introduces herself. I'm Virag, head gardener. What do you need, hand? Well, I didn't mean to trample anything. I'm sorry. She doesn't stop working the dirt, but does grumble under her breath. You only make out the end of it. Typical. So many problems lately. What problems are you talking about? She points her hand shovel at the keeper's tower. It isn't decent, it isn't just, it isn't right, she says. What? What isn't decent or just or right? What do you think? Redbeard's removal by Hanvar's council, of course. A keeper is supposed to die on his feet doing his duty, or at least be assassinated. Then she points to you. It's all going wrong. Do your job and fix it. Oh, okay, so what do you think of Keeper Protus? She holds up her grimy right hand. The only time my hand has ever felt dirty is after I shook his. He's a typical... Oh, actually? Really? Are you gonna say that? Because she said... She just said that he should have been assassinated. She said that. And I felt... maybe in my ignorance of her conflicted personality, that meant that maybe she just was against the whole process. The fact that Hanvar's council didn't kill Redbeard, and she was against the fact that there are two effective keepers, and that actually she would be right in being against that because it has caused a lot of problems. But no, apparently she's just weird. He's a typical politician. She says about Protus. Fake smiles, saying what he thinks you want to hear as he tries to glad hand you. All the while, he undermines everything you hold dear. He didn't even have the decency to kill Redbeard. Instead, he cut some shady deal with his spiritual twins on Hanvar's council. It isn't right, I tell you. Well, it can be dangerous to speak like this, I hear. But I can be brave, she says. Can you? Excuse me. She moves to the other side of her bed and resumes her work. Well, I don't want to talk to her, so whatever. Okay, let's not... I clicked her again by mistake, because I want to go away from me, you're ugly. She probably is. And we have here another visitor to Avadon. Apparently they don't see anything. Huh, it's kind of weird. You think that, hello, what are you doing here? And they would be like, I came here to, I don't know, whatever. Maybe they're not visitors. Maybe they're just, prisoners. Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the name? What's the name of that thing when people get, what? I don't know. Yeah, prisoners. Could be. I think this might be the way. Let's actually check the map. Northern portal. Could be that. Could be something else. But actually making our way around this place and finding a whole lot of stuff that we missed before or didn't see before. Oh, Envoy Diran. It takes a moment to recognize the pact official who approaches you. Her jewelry, her silken robes, her regal bearing, all of them are very different from her ragged state when she talked to you in the woods outside of Green Refuge. It is Envoy Diran, representative of Hanvar's council. She asked you to spy on Redbeard for her. Now she wants to collect. I am glad you made it here safely, Hand. I knew you would eventually. She waves at the hall around her and smiles. Glorious, isn't it? Avadon is restored, wealthy and powerful, able to patch the holes in his walls. And all it took was a little cooperation. Can you spare a minute for me? Sure. How'd you get here? A lot of walking, horses, the occasional portal. I travel a lot. The far lands will not be crushed by the lazy. Well, I'm kind of lazy. Okay, apparently I have information for you. I am glad, she says. I'm sure you have many tales from your adventures. You've been busy, I understand. Right now, I only have one question. Ask then. Where is Redbeard now? He has been infected by the corruption. Let's say that. Diran is taken aback. Oh, I didn't ask, but I appreciate the information. It verifies what we have already learned. I will remember this favor. Yeah, so last I heard, he was headed southeast. Envoy Diran nods. We knew that, of course. Redbeard made a lot of noise as he traveled. It's all the beans he eats. I just wanted to know if you are reliable. You are. Thank you. The pact still needs your help. That is why I wanted to speak with you. So what sort of assistance do you want? You are one of the few trusted enough to travel with Redbeard. You can get us what we need. A lock of Redbeard's hair. That is all. We just want a little bit of his garbage. Get it and give it to me when I contact you next. Really? Which one is it? Do you need hair or need garbage? Yeah, I mean, I can bring you garbage. Hair it might be a little bit more difficult. So can't I bring the hair to you here? I will be leaving Avadon soon. Even if I am still here, I would rather you didn't. It is complicated. Just wait. Don't worry. I will find you. Give the item to me personally, nobody else. So why do you want it? We will work a few spells. Right now, Redbeard can be tolerated. He is doing some good. However, if he continues a real danger, we need a way to sap his power. And how do I get it? Steal it, she says. He does sleep. He has quarters. He owns comms. It's not particularly difficult. Sure, okay, I will help you. Oh, I am pleased. I will find a way to contact you in secret later. By the way, Redbeard has a nasty tendency to eliminate his more influential servants. If you become a target, our aid might be the only thing that keeps you alive. And what is your position here, by the way? Yeah, just changing subjects here because apparently that one was done. We have a new quest. And she says, I am an envoy. Avar's council sent me here. I keep an eye on Avadon. Guide it, make sure it serves the needs of the Pact, and helps us to end the Age of Chaos. I have become very important. She shrugs and sips her tea. I didn't expect it. I didn't even want it. Yet here I am. You believe her? Okay. What do you think of Protus? He is a loyal servant to the Pact. Avar's council can trust him. He doesn't have Redbeard's love of violence and tyranny. Does he have to do what you say? I feel I should be delicate. I feel like I should be delicate. But yes, Avadon answers to the Pact now. Avadon used its powers poorly. It was cruel and corrupt. It has finally been brought under control. And how is the war going? Very well, I'm surprised to say. For all his many flaws, Redbeard has managed to direct a few victories, though you were, of course, the one who did the fighting. And what do you think of Redbeard's victories? I think that he hid in forts and gave his advice, then you, Hans, did the work. You did the fighting. Once Redbeard finally gives in and surrenders his power, we will remember those like you who fought bravely for the Pact, as long as you help us, of course. Yeah, I suppose. Envoy Diran sits at the table with you. She keeps you well supplied with hot tea. Isn't it nice to have a quiet moment in a safe place? I know we have disagreements, but we are all on the same side. Let's not forget it. What sort of assistance do you want? You are one of the few trusted enough to travel. Oh, wait a minute. I will help you. So I'd like to talk politics. Let's go with that. That is a good use of our time, she says. You've been exposed to Redbeard so much, you might have forgotten that he is not the only leader of the Pact. There are others with power. Some of us are even right. I'm helping to change Avadon. I helped to remove Redbeard and elevate Protus. I helped to take away Avadon's independence. I helped make you Hens have to obey our laws. I'm proud of it. Why shouldn't Avadon be independent? Think about your dealings with Avadon. Think of what your fellow Hens have been through. Haven't you seen how cruel and corrupt Avadon can be? Has been. You are brave and loyal, but you have to obey the law. Same as me, same as us all. You should not have total power. Yeah, people can't be trusted with this sort of power. It's true. Of course not. I just hope you see why. Avadon ruled by terror. I am tired of living in fear. We all are. Yes, I suppose. I'll be going now, I guess. Alright, we will meet again, I guarantee it. Yeah, okay. Well, unless I die, which is always a possibility. You know how these games can be. Let's see if I can get that. And I can. Fantastic. Get the food as well. And get the candle. No, don't get the candle. Okay, let's go over here. What do we have? We're still looking for... yeah, we're still looking... Ooh. We haven't been down here before. We have warriors. We're a warrior of Avadon. Nobody really interesting. Let's... When you try to go down these stairs, a guard steps up to stop you. He is embarrassed and frightened to be contradicting a hand, but he stays firm. He's not actually contradicting me. He's just... Yeah, I mean, I didn't say anything. That's what contradicting means. It means to say the opposite. Dict it means to say or to speak, and contra means the opposite. I'm sorry, Hand. Acting Keeper Protus said that you have no need to examine our food stores or guest quarters. Please go somewhere else. Okay, sure, whatever. I wonder if that's a place for a quest later on, or if it's just the developers didn't do didn't build that level in particular and didn't feel like it felt like including that place right there just for world building and that sort of stuff. And you know, I don't know. Let's take that fruit and continue on because we take everything. And we also see some rolling pins. And also the, yeah, sure. And the fish as well. Order up. Oh, we got a kitchen. Ooh, this is the kitchen. Okay. Man, is it really that busy? I haven't seen that many people around that would warrant a kitchen this busy. But what do I know? What do I know? Do you guys have a restaurant or something? Oh, we have a vase over here. An amphora, actually. A couple more. Yeah, this is gonna be good money, I suppose. Ooh, another one. We don't have any chef around, which is kind of weird. Let's go down there. I'm sorry, keepers, food stores. Okay, guest quarters. Apparently that's the same thing. Let's continue going up here. We need to go to the tower, which might be on the outside, as you think. Like, towers are meant to... well, you never know. Towers are inside and outside both. We have Magdalna. I think she was in the first game. I remember that name. I thought it would be Magdalia, because that's a name. Magdalna, on the other hand, is kind of weird. Hello. A small woman in heavy robes is sitting on this bench, furiously writing a scroll. She is surrounded by stacks of books, maps, and a wide variety of reports. Stones keep the chill wind from blowing them away. Oddly, she wears her hair in the Titan style, mostly shaved off except for a long strip running down the middle. She doesn't notice you until you are right next to her. My name is I Magdalna. Unless it's urgent, I prefer to be left my works. What are you working on? She doesn't look up as she speaks. Eyes who don't work hard or produce poor quality suffer a fate worse than death. I'm keeping busy collecting accounts of Redbeard's atrocities, just in case. Huh, what fate is that? They are forced to be hands. Magdalna looks up at you and realizes that you are a hand. Ice-turned hands always seem to die. But first, they are made to travel to the worst parts of the world to deal with the worst situations and people. I mean, no offense, but hands usually turn into power-mad bullies or broken shells. No, thank you. I'd rather be summarily executed. Why are you doing this? Hamvar's council will eventually put Redbeard on trial for the horrific things he's done and enabled others to do. That is what he deserves, you know? And when it happens, Protoss will be happy to have my records. Huh. I agree. Redbeard has done much she will have to answer for. She nods her agreement. She whispers, "Oh, of course, your work for him. Perhaps you'll be able to do something about him yourself someday. Now I should get back to my green catalog. Excuse me." And the conversation ends. That was an interesting thing right there. I do seem to recall her name from the previous game, from the first game, but I might be mistaken. Probably am, actually, because that didn't sound like she was one of them. She was, like she was here before. Let's see. Can I go here? I probably should. No, this is the portal. Okay. Black Fortress, Avadon Library, stairway to cellar, stairway to guest quarters, catapult field. I don't really know where I need to go. This is kind of weird. Why? So, was it here that the tower opened and I didn't see? No, it wasn't. It was to the northwest. Or am I just missing the stairs? Could be I'm missing the stairs, to be honest. Nope, we have been there. Let's go around this way over here. So yeah, that's a good plan. Let's go this way because that door is locked. Yes, could be that way. We've been here before. There's nothing here. Let's go down here. Let's make the... that door right there. I did go in there, didn't I? I think I did. And then, yeah, a bunch of this stuff is still locked off for me. So let's just save the game here and see if this can be open. No, it cannot. Okay, that's fine. We don't have anybody here that I want to talk to. Hand Coyote over there. I think I might need to go up or something. Keeper to the library, right? I've been here. Isn't this the Tower of Trials or something? No, it's not. I just missed this place. Okay. Well, good. That's good. We have envoys. We have just envoys and tower guards. Okay. This place looks good. It doesn't have any quest marker on the map, but that's okay. An Inferno turret over here. Let's explore. I guess. I'm not really sure what we're supposed to do here, but I guess we'll talk to somebody and steal some stuff. You know how it goes. Let's see what we have here. A few melees and croquets and whatever. Melees? No, mallets, I guess. Okay. This continues on. This place seems to be under construction because there's like a lot of tools. There's a lot of those things as well right there. So, I wonder. That's the Avadon symbol right there. And we have some stuff here that we're going to take. Incense and a bowl and more of these vases. Sure. What else? Actually, there's nothing here for us. Nothing I can click on. Come on. Okay, so this is a dead end. That is not, fortunately, though. So let's go there. I don't know what those are. I checked those. It's not a problem. Let's go this way. Got a chest. All of these are not mine, but this eye, or this heart actually, is gonna go away pretty soon. Go away pretty soon, please. Okay. Something on the ground here. All those are not mine, but I will take them. There it is. So I'm gonna take the elixir of health, rejuvenation, bolt of cloth, bandages, and so put these on the bag. And put these on the bag right there, because we can take them. Because that heart is not doing a good enough job of protect. Ooh, good stuff over here. Good stuff. And of course, while we're in the inventory, we should be totally safe of any meddling around from these guys. Can I take that? I can take that vase. And the stone bust as well, which is kind of weird. Oh. We found acting keeper Protus. Let's have a chat with the guy. This is the audience hall of the Keeper of Avadon. It's a huge, imposing chamber. Protus sits on his throne to the north, dealing with a constant flow of supplicants and hearts. You silently watch for a few minutes. Being the Keeper of Avadon looks like an exhausting job, with a ceaseless river of paperwork. Eventually, Protus notices you. In a rare moment of quiet, he sips some wine and waves you forward. Okay. Have her killed. Hunt him down. Call them back. That's just decisions. Let's read about that before we do anything there. This is a book about the Baraza Woods. Let's see if I want to learn about that. The Baraza Woods? What? No, I need to go to the codex right there. The Baraza Woods. There it is. The Baraza Woods are one of the 2 contested territories in the central of Linnaeus, lands whose ownership is claimed by 2 states in the Pact. These woods are between Kilemdariel and Alclanda and have been the cause of much bloodshed since the Black Age. The woods themselves are not particularly valuable, unlike the contested lands to the south. They are a real thick forest and full of wild beasts and occasional bandit tribes. The Kelem and the Alclandans are proud people, and each... Okay, so I see what this is going. The sack of Avadon and the dawn of war caused they changed things drastically. Avadon is too weak to force Kilemdariel and Alclandan to keep the peace, and apparently they're at each other's throats again. Kind of figures. You approach Acting Keeper Protus and wait your turn. He is constantly being brought reports to read and orders to sign. The hearts of Avadon don't give him a moment's peace. Eventually, he waves them away. As they wait impatiently, staring daggers at your back, Protus turns to you. Hello, Sulik. As you can see, I do actually get work done. I was chosen as a keeper, and I will serve. I doubt the hearts will forgive me, but I can spare some time to speak with you. You have done some remarkable things for Avadon, so we should know each other better. Yeah, I would like to know more about you. That's I said this before as well when we met him downstairs. Heart Protus nods. You are not alone. Many skeptical hands want to learn all they can about me. I was born and raised in Daram. I was a judge there, renowned for my hard work bringing down Tawan infiltrators and other foes of the Pact. This is what brought the gaze of Avadon upon me. What happened there? Tell me about Daram. A lovely, learned state along the east coast of Linnaeus. It has suffered greatly from Tawan armies to the north and Svolgardi and Warborn to the south. We should have been better protected. Yeah, well, I know what happened to those guys. We read about this before. Did Redbeard force you to come here? Oh, not at all. The moment one of his hands contacted me, I leapt at the chance to serve the Black Fortress. Redbeard was far stronger, far more focused back then. What about the Tawan infiltrators? The Tawan Empire was once mighty, then the Pact broke it, and it has long plotted to become what it once was. Dallas was one of these spies and plotters. He helped to unite the Farlands against us. Redbeard was right about that. He isn't important anymore, though, and Redbeard is wasting our time hunting him. Oh, really? How long have you been here? Over 20 years. First as an eye, researching the foes of the Pact, both here and in the cities of the Pact, and then, after the cowardly assault on our keep, when Hart Miranda was lost, I was elevated to Hart. Then Hamvar's council got tired of Redbeard's antics. They gave me the greatest honor they could. Tell me about Hart Miranda. Proto starts to speak, then he stops his business-like exterior fades as he remembers the terror of the assault on Avadon and the depths of her betrayal. It takes him some time to regain his calm, but his pure loathing of her cannot be entirely concealed. She was Redbeard's most trusted advisor. I called her friend. She betrayed us all. It is good that we are rid of her. Huh. So he doesn't know the story as I do. That's interesting. Because the way I see Miranda, she hated Redbeard. He probably doesn't hate Redbeard, actually, now that I think of it. at least he might not have like strong feelings towards him or anything. It's just like, okay, he's a nuisance, and I can use him if I can use him, or I can't if I can't. But Miranda was really hateful of Redbeard, and I think for the right reasons. But she just used terrible means, basically. She was Redbeard. Okay, yeah. Though there are 1,000 things clamoring for Prota's attention, he continues to chat with you. You suspect that he is happy to take a break from the constant responsibility. Servants constantly bring you tea as you speak. Oh, come on, I can only drink 1 cup at a time, I think. Protas casts the occasional wistful glance at the fine wine on the table nearby. Oh, would you like me to fetch it? I don't know, I can't do that. Let's talk about Redbeard. He sighs. I will always be compared to him. I've done so much to bring strength back to the Black Fortress. Yes, the eyes and hands have tried to see me as the keeper, but they never will. Not as long as Redbeard is out there. He fingers the gold necklace, a symbol of his office. No matter, I will work and prove myself until everyone believes it. You still have that necklace? Oh, of course. Redbeard gave it to me, to show I am his successor. I will use every bit of authority to prove myself to those I command. That necklace is being brought up way too often. I'm not feeling like a meta vibe from the game that it's gonna, just because it's being brought up, it's gonna mean something later on. But if you try to analyze Redbeard, why would he do that? That's kind of weird. I think it might have been answered before, but I don't know. I wouldn't wear it if I were you. Oh, I didn't read that line. That's something. Redbeard is planning on something. Or somebody's planning on something. I wouldn't wear it if I were you. Protos laugh. Oh, everyone says the same thing. Yet, I assure you, it is nothing but mundane metal. There is no enchantment on it. I'm not a fool, Sulik. I would not even touch a gift from Redbeard unless it doesn't say just checked it for traps first. Huh. So, is Redbeard still the actual keeper? Well, that is awkward. The law says that keeper is a lifetime position. Generally, when a keeper grows old and ineffective, he or she is assassinated, and the killer takes the role. But I am an acting keeper, placed directly by Hamvar's council. There has never been an acting keeper before, so things are imprecise. Well, he just doesn't want to say that he's the keeper, but he's actually confirming what I asked. Yes, Redbeard is still the keeper. He is not the keeper. He is the acting keeper, which is a different title. So, you believe you're a better keeper? Don't you? He asks. You have seen the state of the fortress, the repairs, the supplies, the new eyes and hands. Avadon is rising. We will once again be the shield that protects the pact. And how long will you be acting keeper? My current term of office is until we win this war. Then the hands, hearts, and eyes will elect a new keeper, and Hamvar's council will approve it. I truly hope that they choose me. It is a more civilized system than just giving the post to whoever stabs Redbeard first. Yeah, yeah. So how can you be replaced? I don't know, he says. Nobody has tried. Everyone has been happy with my service. What if you die before the war ends? You worry that Protoss will take the question the wrong way. He doesn't. I imagine Hamvar's council will pick a successor, unless someone kills me. In that case, I suppose the law says my killer is my successor. It's a grim legal question, yes, but a fascinating one. Yeah, I suppose. Let's talk about Avadon. I would like nothing more, he says. For centuries, the warriors and spies of the Black Fortress have helped keep the Pact united in its enemies weak. We wield great moral and physical power. Moral? Oh, servants of the Black Fortress serve for life. We give up everything to fight for the Pact, and our people respect that. Alas, Redbeard allowed a lot of corruption in the hands of and eyes. I will end this. What about the physical power? Our warriors and mages are the best in Linnaeus. We have always been allowed to conscript the best among us to serve. We have lost so many of our brothers and sisters in the last few years. I have replaced them and more. We can now direct great force when and where it is needed. We also have power in the form of our dungeons. We can unlock the mind and strip it all of its secrets. It is a great asset for the Pact, though many want us to lose that power. Huh. How strong is Avadon now? Don't make a mistake, we don't have an army. We are scouts, spies, raiders, and assassins. We find ways for minimum force to deliver maximum results. There are so many times when one carefully chosen death can prevent a rebellion or a war. How many hands and eyes do you have? Oh, that is a closely guarded secret, he says. Also, I don't know the answer. Sometimes eyes and hands disappear on missions for a long time, returning only when their work is done. Sometimes those who return victorious have been thought dead for years. It's always kind of funny when that happens. Yeah, suppose. What is the problem with the dungeons, though? Ah, there's none. Only those who have done wrong have reason to fear our dungeons. You're pretty sure that isn't actually true. That's the narrator talking. They are a fearsome place, but they are there to break our enemies, he says. You have seen them closely. What did you think? Well, I don't know. I'm not an eye or a heart. I don't have an opinion. Proud frowns. You are either lying or thoughtless. Does Redbeard tolerate this? He takes a sip of tea. Never mind. You will learn. Yeah, I will. Anyway, thank you for your time. Proteus nods and starts to say something before he can speak, however. A heart has elbowed you out of the way and given the acting keeper a vital message or something. Okay, and the conversation ends. There we go. Well, apparently that eye is a problem. Apparently we still don't know where exactly to go. I'm actually just going around and seeing things around. We're out of time though, so I guess we'll see more things around here on the next episode. For now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Avadon 3 The Warborn. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.